You know that feeling, right? That nagging sense that there just aren't enough hours in the day? Like you're constantly playing catch up, always a step behind? Well, I got tired of it, really tired. So I did something a little obsessive. For an entire month, I tracked every single minute of my day, trying to pinpoint where my precious time was vanishing. And what I discovered was mind blowing. 5 unassuming Amazon gadgets were silently, almost magically, stealing back a full 10 hours of my life every single week. No exaggeration. Seriously, 10 hours. Think about that for a second. That's an entire extra workday, or 2 full evenings, or a whole lazy Saturday morning, completely unburdened by chores. We're talking about robot vacuums that literally empty themselves, a smart camera that keeps an eagle eye on my home so I don't have to stress, and a countertop wizard that practically guesses cook times for me. This isn't just about convenience. It's about reclaiming your life from the mundane. Stick around, because the third gadget on this list, it shaved a solid 90 minutes off my Sunday meal prep alone. And if you're anything like me, 90 minutes of not chopping onions is a gift from the heavens. Let's dive in. Laresar Clean Robot Vacuum and Mop. All right, let's kick things off with a confession. My Tuesday nights used to be a war zone. First I'd sweep, then vacuum, then, just when I thought I was done, I'd have to haul out the mop. It was a three-stage attack on my limited free time, a relentless cycle that left me exhausted and dreading the middle of the week. Sound familiar? The endless battle against pet hair, crumbs, and just general household grime can feel like a losing one. Who wants to spend their precious evenings pushing a broom when you could be, living your life? Enter the Laresar Clean Robot Vacuum and Mop. This isn't just another glorified dust bunny chaser. This is a full-blown cleaning ninja. We're talking 4,000 Pascal suction power. That's serious muscle for picking up everything from microscopic dust to those rogue Cheerios. But the real game changer? It's LIDAR mapping. This little genius doesn't just bump around. It intelligently maps your entire home, learning the layout, identifying obstacles, and planning the most efficient cleaning path. It's like having a tiny, incredibly efficient architect for your floors. And the best part? It comes with a self-empty dock. So, when its bin is full, it just trundles back to its base, empties itself into a sealed bag, and carries on. No more digging out dusty bins, no more sneezing fits. I scheduled it for 10 a.m. sharp on weekdays, right after I've left for work. By the time I walk back through the door, my floors are spotless, and the bin is already in the bag, ready for a once-a-month disposal. It's truly a set-it-and-forget-it solution. The sheer mental freedom of knowing your floors are being taken care of while you're out living your life is incredible. That weekly chore of sweeping, vacuuming, and mopping? Gone. Poof. Vanished. Time saved. A solid 5 hours a week. Think about what you could do with an extra 5 hours. Catch up on sleep? Read a book? Finally tackle that sourdough starter? For me, it meant reclaiming those dreaded Tuesday nights, turning them from chore fests into actual relaxation time. Quick verdict: if you have pets, kids, or just a general aversion to dirty floors, which, let's be honest, is most of us, this is hands down the cheapest, most effective babysitter you'll ever hire for your floors. It's an investment in your sanity and your free time. And frankly, it pays for itself in peace of mind alone. WYZE Cam V4 Smart Security Camera. All right, moving on to something that tackles a different kind of daily drain: anxiety. Specifically, that "did my package arrive?" anxiety. You know the drill. You order something online, you get the delivery notification, and then for the rest of the day, you're constantly peeking out the window, wondering if that elusive delivery guy actually rang the bell, or if your new gadget is currently sitting on your porch, vulnerable to porch pirates. Or worse, you rush home from work, only to find an attempted delivery sticker. It's a small stress, sure, but it adds up, gnawing away at your peace of mind. My solution? The WYZE Cam V4 Smart Home Security Camera. And here's the kicker: it costs less than a decent dinner out. For just 29 bucks, you get crystal clear 2K video, incredible color night vision that makes everything look like it's daytime, and most importantly, phone alerts that hit your screen in under 3 seconds. That means I know the instant someone steps onto my porch. I stuck one overlooking the front porch, pointed directly at the doorbell, and another in the garage, just for good measure. Installation was a breeze, literally minutes. Now, when that delivered notification pops up, I don't have to race home or constantly check. I just glance at my phone, open the WYZE app, and there it is, a live feed, confirming my package is safe and sound. Or, if it's not there, I know immediately and can take action. It's not just about seeing who's there, it's about the proactive peace of mind. I can even talk through the camera if I need to, which is surprisingly handy. Time saved. This one isn't just about physical minutes, but about mental minutes. I'd say it saves me a good 30 minutes a day of pointless, did my package arrive? Worry. Not to mention the actual trips I used to make to check. That's 2.5 hours a week of reclaimed mental energy and actual physical time. That's time I can spend focusing on my work or enjoying my commute instead of being distracted by petty anxieties. Quick verdict. Honestly, this is the cheapest peace of mind you'll find on Prime. It's a tiny investment for a huge return in reduced stress and enhanced security. It doesn't just watch your house, it frees your mind. Panasonic MKF510 food processor. Okay, let's get real for a moment. Chopping onions. Is there anything more soul crushing in the kitchen? The tears, the endless dicing, the sticky board. It's enough to make you want to order takeout every night. And it's not just onions, it's carrots, celery, garlic, peppers, all the foundational ingredients that make up so many delicious meals. The sheer manual labor of food prep can be a massive barrier to cooking at home, especially after a long day. My Sunday batch cooking sessions, which I tried to do to save time during the week, used to stretch into epic 2-hour marathons, largely due to the chopping alone. Then I met my kitchen savior, the Panasonic MKF510 food processor. This isn't some flimsy, single-purpose gadget. This is a 2.1-liter workhorse that genuinely transforms your cooking experience. It dices, it shreds, it kneads dough like a pro, and it even weighs ingredients with surprising accuracy. What makes it a time-saving marvel? You can literally dump in whole veggies, a quartered onion, a couple of carrots, a bell pepper, hit the pulse button twice, and boom, your chili base is done. Uniformly chopped, perfectly prepped, and with zero tears. It's not just about chopping either. Need grated cheese for tacos? Done in seconds? Want to make a quick hummus? Smooth as silk? The sheer versatility means it replaces multiple hand tools and significantly reduces the active time you spend on prep. My 2-hour Sunday batch cook? It's now a breezy 25 minutes. That's a massive chunk of time I've gotten back. Time I can spend actually enjoying my weekend, or, let's be honest, procrastinating on other tasks. Time saved. A staggering 90 minutes weekly on my Sunday meal prep alone. And that doesn't even account for the quick weeknight meals where it shaves off another 10 to 15 minutes of chopping. That's an hour and a half every week that I can dedicate to something else entirely, maybe even an extra workout, or finally getting to that DIY project that's been staring at me. Quick verdict. If you cook more than twice a week, this food processor doesn't just pay for itself. It practically earns its keep before your first laundry day. It's an indispensable kitchen assistant that makes healthy, home-cooked meals far more accessible and far less daunting. Say goodbye to chopping tears and hello to efficiency. Echo Show 8 3rd Gen now. Let's talk about the digital chaos that can creep into your smart home. We've all been there. You've got smart lights, a smart thermostat, a smart coffee maker, maybe even a baby monitor. But then you're bouncing between 5 different apps on your phone just to turn off the lights, set a timer, or check on the little one. It's supposed to be smart, but it often feels like more work than just flipping a switch. The fragmentation of smart home control can actually add to your daily time drain, not reduce it. That's where the Echo Show 8 3rd Gen swoops in like a digital superhero. This isn't just an Alexa speaker with a screen, it's the central command center for your entire smart home ecosystem. With its vibrant 8-inch screen, significantly better speakers than previous generations, and a snazzy new Edge AI chip, it brings everything together. Instead of juggling apps, I just say, Alexa, start my morning. And like magic, the coffee maker fires up. The thermostat adjusts to my preferred temperature, and my personalized news briefing starts playing, all in perfect sequence. It's about creating routines that automate your life, from setting complex timers for cooking without getting your hands dirty, to checking the baby cam feed with a simple voice command, or even making video calls to family hands-free while you're doing dishes. The visual feedback on the screen makes interactions so much more intuitive. You can see your calendar, glance at the weather, or even pull up a recipe video without ever touching your phone. It declutters your digital life and streamlines your daily interactions with technology. Time saved. While each individual interaction might only save a few seconds, those seconds add up dramatically. I estimate it saves me at least 10 minutes every single morning just by automating my routine and providing hands-free control. Across 7 days, that's a full hour. Plus, all the little moments throughout the day, checking the weather, setting a quick timer, controlling lights, those tiny efficiencies compound into significant time savings and a much smoother daily flow. Quick verdict. This isn't just a gadget, it's the butler I couldn't afford, working tirelessly and silently in the background to make my home life effortlessly efficient. It's the conductor of your smart home symphony, ensuring everything plays in harmony. 3-in-1 wireless charging station. All right, last but certainly not least, let's talk about a problem that plagues almost everyone in the modern age, the dreaded cable tangle. Hunting for the right lightning cable at midnight, fumbling in the dark, trying to plug in your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods before you crash. It's a small frustration, but it's a nightly one. And those tangled cables? They're an eyesore, a trip hazard, and a constant source of low-level cable rage. Who needs that kind of aggravation right before bed, when all you want to do is power down? My salvation came in the form of a simple, elegant 3-in-1 wireless charging station. This slim, minimalist stand is a marvel of efficiency. It simultaneously charges my iPhone 16, my Apple Watch, and my AirPods, all at once, all in one place, all without a single cable insight, besides the one powering the stand itself, of course. The beauty is in its simplicity. You just drop your devices onto their designated spots, and they start charging. No fumbling, no searching, no untangling. It sits neatly on my nightstand, transforming a chaotic mess of wires into a sleek, organized charging hub. The peace of mind that comes from knowing all your essential devices are charging reliably and are ready to go in the morning, without any last-minute panic, is invaluable. It's not just about saving time. It's about reducing friction in your daily routine and eliminating those tiny moments of frustration that chip away at your mood. Time saved. I used to spend a good 5 minutes nightly just untangling cords and making sure everything was properly plugged in. That adds up to 35 minutes weekly, but beyond the clock, it saves me countless moments of annoyance and ensures I never wake up to a dead phone or watch. Quick verdict. For $25, this little wonder completely cures cable rage. It's a small price to pay for such a significant boost in convenience and aesthetic appeal. If you're an Apple ecosystem user, this is an absolute no-brainer for simplifying your nightly ritual. So, there you have it. 5 gadgets that are genuinely giving me back 10 hours every single week. But I'm curious, which of these problem solvers caught your eye the most? Which gadget would save you the most time and sanity? Drop the number, 1 to 5, down in the comments below. I love hearing your thoughts and what tech is making your life easier. And while you're down there, do me a huge favor. Smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you do.